Hello lovelies, I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah and this is the place where I watch basically whatever I want. And yes, welcome back EXOs. Finally, after a month, we are finally back with a new episode of Music Video Marathon for EXO. Today we're going to be checking out what I would like to call the modern era of EXO, because mostly I don't know these songs, but also they were released post 2020 when a lot of them went to the military and a lot of things like that started happening. So that is why I kind of consider it that way. But I'm excited for this because I feel like now I'm going to be getting into, for example, in the last video, I knew parts of all the songs basically. But today I feel like I know much less. Maybe some of Don't Fight the Feeling, which we're going to get into, but not much where I would consider like, oh yeah, I'm familiar with this song, you know? So today we're going to be checking out Don't Fight the Feeling, Let Me In, and Hear Me Out. I believe that both Let Me In and Hear Me Out are pre-releases to, I think, Cream Soda is what the music video and the title track for that era is called. So correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that is the case. But I'm very excited to see what we have for today because, like I said, much less about this era, and I'm ready to see now since Obsession was like, I was there for that moment. Of course, it was even pre me starting to make videos, so it was very early on, but I'm ready to see what we have in store for us today. So I think we have this part, and then I think there is potentially 1 to 2 more. Again, I think I did a count at the end of the last part 5, but I don't remember for sure. So I want to do a little check and see later on in this video if that is the case. But I do think that we are very close to the finish line. And so then we're going to see if I'm going to do a bunch of little tiny episodes or if I want to jump straight into another big group again, because I know I have a bunch in mind. But that is the plan. Hope you guys are excited. So let's get into our first video, Don't Fight the Feeling. I forgot to mention as well, now with this newer era, they have subtitles on all their music videos, so I will not have to fucking crawl through the mud to find lyric videos, so that is amazing. So we're going to be watching all these music videos today twice, and the second time putting on the captions if you are new here and don't know. But I'm ready. Hope you guys are too. So let us check this out. Check out the other parts of the series if you haven't done so already. There's been a lot of fun, but now we are here. So let's get into Don't Fight the Feeling. Like I said, I feel like I know maybe some of this, but not enough to for sure know. We in space? Ooh! Sin starting us off. Oh! Okay, there's 6 of them. I kind of wanted to try and see if I could do a head count, but I don't know. Is it going to be the same as Obsession? Because this is like a year, 2 years later. Ooh! Okay, first of all, stunning, looking beautiful, Mr. Dio, looking stunning. Like I said, I think I maybe might know what the chorus sounds like. I did not know what the other parts sounded like. And this bass moment we got going on here, it feels like a Power thing, which I loved Power. Check that out too. I think it's one of my favorites that I have discovered where I didn't know it that well beforehand. I love Power, so I feel like this is sort of my part 2 to that feeling. Like, I want to party right now. Back yet? I'm gonna turn this up even more. We're not done. Ooh! Okay. I know this is a very different aesthetic to Obsession, obviously, but Daniel with this like swoop back moment, I think he sounded had it previously, but still. This is deep in my ears, and I'm here for it. Ooh! Kai with his orange? Ooh. Yeah, I'm here for this instrumentation. Yes. know much less than I thought I did. I was like, okay, we're gonna get into this, and I'm immediately gonna be like, okay, I know this, but I don't. I love that for me. So first of all, maybe they're not all here right now, but so I'm not seeing Suo and Chen. This was when they were in the military, right? I think so. I believe so. I think so. But Shuin is here now, and he was in an obsession, I believe. So that's exciting. But I love this. The sound of this and the bounce of this is so jolly. Like, I feel like immediately a little pep in my step has immediately, you know what I mean? Like, it's giving me very good vibes, for sure. First of all, they're on a battle ship? Right? Yeah. This sounds gorgeous. I see some tattoos. Love that. I love doing the WoW. Was this when the WoW was like... This was in 2021. Was this when the WoW was like new? That's crazy to say, because I know this is 5 years old, but still. Oh. Woo! All these little duo moments. Boy, you kill me. Yes! Ooh, I love when they, first of all, when they go back and forth, obviously, but I love that this little, like, more playful thing that they're doing here, because I think I'm going to compare this a lot to Obsession. I'm sorry. It's because they came after each other, and I know Obsession very well, and I don't know the song well at all, but in the previous release, they had a more of like a ba-ba-ba-ba-ba, you know what I mean? Everything was a lot more gripping, dark night, staining my soul, you know? Like, it was very, like, sharp, fast, and, like, intense. But this way I have a lot more, like, ba-da-da-da. Like, it's a lot more flowy and a lot more fun. And I think, obviously, that's to match the vibe of this instrumental. But also, I like that. I like seeing the two sides. They all look so nice. Like, just very clean. Ah! Was he filming separately? Is that why he couldn't be here? But, hey, Ray, what's up with you? I love that. He is technically still in the group, right? He's doing a lot of overseas promotions, correct? I think so. But, I love seeing him. I love that. I think he might have been in the most recent release, so. Yes! Hey! Yeah, I love the bounce of this. Exoplanet. I didn't even notice that. Whoa. EXO bridges. Ooh. Yes. He's here. He's here. Love that. Thank you. Hold on. I didn't have enough time to take any of these looks, but I love it. I love the different like styles here. We got some more like collegey looks, like, and then some like more cool guy. Love that. Very fun. Pose. Pose for the fans. Hey. Give me a moment. Yeah, Shimunlei Bekian Chanyo Dio Kai San. Right. Indeed. Hey. He might have still filmed separately because there was a lot of shots like that, but I'm not entirely sure. What kind of portal was that? I'm sorry. Intriguing. Interesting. Yeah, I thought I knew this song for some reason. I guess maybe it's just because when it was released, it was such a big deal of like, they're back, because it had still been a time, and also, not saying that they're not popular now, because they still, you know, have a lot of relevance. They are incredibly big still. It's just like, because of a lot of circumstances, it's just now a lot more complicated, let's just say. But I think at the moment they were still like, you know, just still riding on a high wave, and so people were looking forward to it. And I remember like the whispers and all that when this came out, so maybe that's why. Maybe I have heard parts of this and it just didn't register because it's been a while. I'm not entirely sure, but I do love this vibe. It does feel to me a lot like Power, in they have the similar, of course, they're in space, they are doing space stuff, except there's a lot of dancing in this one, like mostly dancing. And I like that, you know what I mean? I think they are not appreciated enough too for their performance skill, because they are incredibly talented performers, of course. But I like their songs when they do this a lot. Like, obviously, Obsession is my favorite title track they've ever done, but I do love when they have more of a happy, excited sound. I do like that, because I think they do it very, very well. Making a song that just like gets you super pumped up and super excited, and that for me is something like this, you know. But also that instrumental tickled my ears a little bit, like that, especially when Dio came in and he started doing his moment, like singing it out, but that like boom 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 boom, that like heavier bass, I love. Again, I don't know if people think that this is kind of lame, but I do like house music quite a bit. I listen to it when I want to like focus and get in the zone, but also like not get bored. So that's that. But this reminds me a lot of that kind of sound, like house music, to me at least, you know? But yeah, this is very fun. I like the sound of this a lot. So, we're going to get into this again with the captions, and I promise I won't pause as much this time, because I paused a lot, you know? It's been a month, okay? You know, give me some leeway. But I am ready to hear this again, so let us watch it one more time. I just need to check my dog. Has been a little pissed off today. He's got a bike on this planet. History. Hold on. Oof. I can't tell if we're in space or just. I think we're just in the sky, right? Or is this a boat? It looks more like a boat. Like, yes, you know what I mean? Hey. Woo. And I love that classic snap. Yes, hell yeah. These dancers are killing it too, by the way. Pointed out. Oh. Like, I love how like vibration-y, like how vibration heavy this is. I'm really here for that, because that's what I tend to enjoy, you know? Spinny. That little slight change up. Hey. I'm happy seeing this many smiles. Also, by the way, I'm sure, and I'm gonna bring back some memories for a lot of people. All of the Chanbik stands, I'm sure we're happy for that moment. I remember, because Tumblr at the age of 12, I remember what a big deal that was. You know what I mean? Like, huge. And so a lot of people, I'm sure, were like, what? You know? Because, like, that is the ship, right? If I'm correct, if any of you EXOs who have been here. I mean, technically, I have been here for a long time, but I've never really delved too deep, you know? They were, right? That was, like, the ship, correct? So... Hey. Kwangya? EXO got into the Kwangya vibe, you know? Because, like, aespa, when they debuted, they had that. And I think it was something that SM wanted to have for a little bit there, but they just never fully dove in. I love Kai's singing voice so much. Okay. Turn it up. Woo. Same here. Overtime. You know? This chorus is so fun. Get it. That was spinny. Yeah. I think they somehow got Lay to, like, be there, and he just filmed separately, because that little spinny, it looked like he would have hit soon if it wasn't, you know. Anyway. I love this song. I wish it would be longer, honestly. That's, like, my only complaint, is I wish it was longer, because songs like this, where it's clearly supposed to be, like, a pump-up song and, like, motivational, you got this, those kind of songs, I always want them to be longer so I can enjoy them. I enjoy them for longer, you know what I mean? Like, looping is fine, but it doesn't have the same effect, in my opinion. But I did like this a lot. We got a lot of showcasing, and again, it felt a lot more of just, like, a fun time rather than anything trying to be too serious, and I'm here for that. Obviously, that doesn't mean that it wasn't great, but it felt a lot more lighthearted and just, you're here to have a good time. That's what they expect you to do, and that's what I felt throughout this whole thing. Like, super fun, super energetic, super pumping up, like, you got this type of song. And I love this. I really do. I'm a stickler for the almost cliche, like, cheesy songs about motivation and, like, you know, the classic pump up songs. There will always be a sweet spot, a soft spot in me for songs like that. So yeah, great job. Love that a lot. Very, very fun. So that was Don't Fight the Feeling. And again, thought I knew more, did not. So that makes me even more happy that, you know, I do appreciate when I actually do have, like, real authentic reactions when I get into something and I had no clue about it. That does really excite me. So I'm hoping for more of that, which I think is going to be the case. So next up on the chopping block, not that serious, it is Let Me In. Like I said, I think both the songs that we're going to have now are pre-releases for Cream Soda, because I believe That is what the title was called. So yeah, I think this is in now 2023. I believe I remember when this was being released. And that's like a crazy time jump too, because now we're getting into post me filming and definitely being like, oh my gosh, I would love to get into this, because this was also post when I watched the first season of EXO Arcade, I think is what the show is called. So, like, I already had reacted to them as well on the channel. And I reacted to them in regards to Girls Planet 999 as well. So, it's a little bit weird now to see things that I could have realistically gotten to 3 years ago, you know? Anyway, though, let's dive right in and get into our first song here now for this era. Let Me In. Let's go! Ooh, hello boy. We got some cinema now. What was that? Hello. Ooh. I do remember seeing like little things here and there of the styling this era, and it's a lot more softer, so I love it. Look at that fluffy cardigan. Channel, I'm jealous. I want that right now. Ooh. Sorry, Sue was here. Bias, if you didn't know. Oh. I was not expecting like an R&B moment here, but I am so here for it. Especially with these voices, like, perfect. 10 out of 10. Oh. This is like Kai, right? With that hair. Ooh. Wow. Wow. Chensel's right here. Hello, babes. Is this post baby? I don't remember. I'm not entirely sure. I love this vibe. This instrumental is quite simple, but also so full of life. Like, there's so much going on here in terms of like the instruments that are used. Chills everywhere. I would consider this more of like a ballad, but it's not a ballad that I am uninterested in. So I love that for me. It reminds me a lot, or a little bit, of like some of their older ballad songs, you know what I mean? Like your Universe, sort of, a little bit. It has a lot of modern elements to it, though. Hey. Ooh. Again, here we have a totally different flow too. I love that. Like here it was a little bit like, again, in Don't Fight the Feeling, they were both going for a little bit more of like a lighter vibe, but now it's a lot more. I can tell they're spinning some shit, but I don't know exactly what. You know what I mean? Like, I can tell they are, in my mind right now, even though I don't know exactly what they're singing about, I feel like they're missing somebody. Or they're either missing somebody, or, again, with that Don't Let Me, or Let Me In, somebody maybe is being guarding, and they're like, please, I want to see you for you. I don't want this wall that you put up, you know? I absolutely love the colors of this. It's so cold. Jesus Christ. There's rocks falling everywhere. I'm sorry. He looks so stunning. I have not. As soon as Chen has been on the screen, I've been like, this entire video. Yep. That car is fucked. Oh my god. I love this instrumental. Oh, reverse. Time reversal. Yes. Whoa. Wow. Oh, that little section with them two at the end there. Baekhyun, you don't know what you do to me. I think he just wants to give me like a cramp. That's not very... I wanted to use the word productive, but that's not the right one. It's not very convenient to listen to songs and then be like, oh, I'm getting a cramp because you're getting like chills. Because that's what it feels like every single time to me. It feels like I'm about to get a cramp. I love this vibe a lot. Like, it's very... And I think that's kind of fitting, that feeling. It feels like I was underwater a little bit, with the instrumental being so flowy, and like it felt like it constantly went like, whoa, sort of like a wave or a stream is what I felt like I was listening to. And the vocals really aided with that because they just made it even more floaty for me. Because they all sounded so gorgeous in the singing parts of this. Like, it was beautiful, stunning, very nice. Like I said, I enjoyed this music video a lot for the colors and the lights and all that. Again, it felt very immediately cold and almost damp in a way. I think maybe because there were some scenes obviously with water and also raining, I think it was in maybe Kai's one, or it was just he was damp for some reason. You can catch him in that state, I think, sometimes. I think that aided in the feelings a bit too. But yeah, I wonder how the song relates to the music video, because now I feel like obviously there was this kid threw in this rock into the water, and somehow that caused a meteor to hit the earth. So my immediate thought was like, okay, butterfly effect or something like that, where a little thing which this kid wasn't even really thinking about caused almost the destruction of the planet. But also then it got reversed, obviously, because it got sucked back out. So I wonder what that entailed, about maybe fixing something before it's too late. Because I'm not sure who sketched. I think it was maybe Dio was sketching the meteor in like the sketchbook. So I'm curious. I'm really curious what this all means, and then also, again, how it relates to the music video, because I feel like there's something here where, like, as soon as I read the lyrics, I might get it, you know? But we're gonna watch it again with the captions on the second time, just to make sure I'm filming good. So let's see what they are singing about, because I don't know. Of course. I was hoping this part was gonna be part of the song. Because it's very, like, soothing in a way. 어둠 속으로 사라지는 너 기다려도 숨지 말고. It was just very gray. They all have the rock in some way too. Wow. Ooh. Oh, that little part, I mean, I didn't know exactly the words, but that little, your eyes are blue, 너의 눈, put me in your like that little part right there at the end of the chorus is beautiful. I love how they sing it, like the melody itself and then the notes and all that. It's so soothing again. And this song isn't necessarily like positive. I feel like there's a lot of, again, because clearly somebody is withdrawing, and maybe for a reason, like, you know, we don't know for sure at this moment, but this person is withdrawing and they're being like, I just want you here. I want your waves to crash on me. I want to feel your embrace. Please let me in, you know? Intriguing. 높이든 파도 몰아세워 더 질투듯이 감싼지 휩쓸리는 건 계속 내 쪽에서 매번 외면하고 외쳐대도 대체 이미 알려져 태양빛도 닿지 않아 가늠이 안 될 만큼 깊고 외롭지만 널 아는 바다 날 이끄니까 부디 날 There's a lot of ocean mentions, water mentions. 몸을 던져 휩쓸리게 이 감정들에 대한 걱정 따윈 흘려보내 솔직한 말 from deep inside Did they kick in? And the different way they sing it. I love that. That is so. It feels so good in the body. I don't know if it makes sense to you. I'm curious because in some of these scenes they are alone, but in some of them there are pairs of them. Like in that scene in the cinema, Chen and Schumann like see each other and they're like, you know, then they go back to being pals. Maybe something was like off there, and they were watching the movie together or whatever exactly. So I'm curious about that too, if that has any significance. Again, I feel like all of these scenarios maybe show trying to go back or trying to reverse the situation that they are in, I guess. Oh. Stunning. What fell on the car? It literally looked like another car or something. Yes. And here they're in the same apartment. In the same room. Amazing work, by the way. CGI with that. The reversal of the meteor. You know what I mean? I guess maybe. There was tension. There was fallout, and then with that of the reversal of time, they came back together again. Curious. Wow, little boy right there. So pretty. It almost looked like it was underwater with the way that moved. It looked like there was bubbles around it. Wow. Again, I want to say it's great work. Ooh, that's the logo for Exist. Yeah, that's what it's called. Cream soda. I was correct. Yeah, I mean, I speculated a lot, but I don't really know exactly what I think this was intended to convey, but I feel like I threw out some things here and there that might be right, or at least sort of in the ballpark. I really enjoyed the song, though. It was very calming, and I think, again, it wasn't necessarily, like, sad, but I think it still could invoke some emotion of, like, aw. So I appreciate that. Like, I think I can remove myself from it and just, like, enjoy it for what it is, which I think is, like, a very soulful, slow, but also not, for me, boring ballad. I liked it. I appreciated it. And a lot of really good vocal moments, especially in that chorus. Really, really impressive. Okay, so I see ya. I'm always really curious about, like, these non-title track music videos, about, like, what kind of song it's going to be, because I feel like with a lot of groups, you can kind of tell, like, oh yeah, they have this earlier catalog of, like, their main title tracks. So they're probably going to stick in that ballpark. But with B-sides, you can get anything. So very, very nice. I appreciate that appreciated that vibe. So last but not least for today, part 6 is Hold. Hear Me Out. That's what it's called. My apologies. But yeah, I think this is also, like I said, a pre-release. So we're going to see what this one entails and what this is going to give us. So let us just get right into it.
1, 2, 3.
Ooh! Oh my god, little streaks in Beck's hair. Give me a moment.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my gosh. Getting blinded. Look at Chanyeol. And also, I like this hair on Kai. The pink. Looks really nice. Okay, we dropping the funk now. Oh. Good? Oh, what happened last night? Oh boy. Getting that incense started. Nice. Ooh. First of all, Legos. Love that. Ooh, we have gotten really different vibes with all these songs today, and I really appreciate that. Again, sometimes that can happen, but very, very different, like genre-wise, even very different songs. Ooh, hell yeah! I love that voice he's using there. Ooh! I remember these waves. I think I've seen pictures of Suho looking like this. It looks really good. Give me that right now. Hey. And Bex Beyond, obviously. Ooh! Yes! Starting right over, babes. Indeed. Ooh! I feel like they're just on a constant cycle of like party, waking up and be like, shit, I got another day to go, which is very real. Like I know as soon as my vacation is over and I get into whatever is happening later this year, of course, I'm gonna be like, I can't stand this. I just want to be free and film YouTube videos and have fun with my dog and read. You know, like that's what I do. So. But anyway, I feel like that's what's going on because there's red cups and them looking miserable. Ooh. His hair is so cute, Jimin. Hey. Ooh. Hey. Oh, let's go. Got some choreo. That little awkward cap moment. Oh my gosh. What is happening? Yeah, exactly. Because earlier we had the clock going crazy, and now there's a phone explosion because the time is going by so quick. Hey. Oh, I love those fits. Okay, get it. Let's go. Ooh. Wow. I love this. This whole music video has just been them like hanging out, relaxing, having fun. I'm here for it, you know? Especially since the last one was a little bit like, again, not really sad, but just like clearly not as positive as this is, at least in terms of the sound. I don't know. I need that shirt right there that Xiumin's wearing. Ooh. Pretty. Yeah, I feel like I have an idea now because I think they were supposed to symbolize that like time is going by too quickly. I don't know specifically if it's about a certain scenario, but just like when you're hanging out, when you're enjoying your time with the people like closest to your friends, family, um, you kind of time goes by too fast, and like you're just like, regardless of that, you want to have a good time, but you kind of wish you could stop the time and like just not have to worry about that. I feel, at least in my heart, because they were hanging out, enjoying their time, and then you woke up it's the morning and like you gotta get ready for the next thing. You know what I mean? You gotta get on with your life. Not feeling that way, but you have to continue. You just can't be staying in that forever, and that kind of sucks. You know what I mean? I wish I was living in a utopia land where I didn't have to do anything besides like just hang out, have fun, be with people you love, and just like enjoy life. You know what I mean? Because that's not really how it is, truly. you know. But yeah, this is very fun. I think it's probably, if I were to compare my least favorite today, no shade at all, obviously. If you love that song, that's great on you. But I think the previous two songs really struck a chord with me for different reasons. But this is still a fun time, of course. Don't get me wrong. But I just think if I were to compare, I think it just had a little less of an impact to me than the other songs. But not saying, of course, that it wasn't good, because I did have a fun time with it. So yeah, that was Hear Me Out. We're going to check it out one more time with the captions and see what they are singing about. And I need to fix this headphone because it's constantly wanting to fall out. But let's get into it one more time. You are annoying. I love this little moment though in the instrumental. This. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hold on, was it? Yeah, it was Dio who fell out, because earlier, or later on, I should say, it was Chanyeol. Calm and cool. Hey. Ooh. Yeah, it's a lot softer and cutesier. Hey. Ooh, I need that food right now. Ooh. Yeah, it's a very like it's sweet in comparison to the previous song, and I do appreciate that, because I feel like I needed that. I just needed them being like, let's have a fun time, let's not worry about that, let's not worry about this, don't play games. Hey. Ooh, I did hear that, and I was like, okay. Ooh, stunning. All just being like confused as fuck. Very catchy. I love them being like, relax, chill out. It's not that serious, like, I love that. And of course, sometimes when people do say that, I kind of get annoyed. But here I just feel like it's nice. It's nice, you know what I mean? This whole song feels like it's trying to relax you. I feel like, to me. I love that singing into the bottle. He's like, what the fuck? That looks like it's fun as fuck. I want to do that. Hey. Hey. I think this released around summertime, so this is perfect too. I love that solo ending. Hell yeah. Curious. I like how they're different, obviously, because in the last one it was more of like a real star, and this it looks like it's almost like an LED sign or something like that. Yeah, that was Hear Me Out. And also now we have finished all the music videos that we're getting into today. I'm gonna check later and see exactly what we have left, because I know it's not too much. But I really enjoyed this though. I feel like, again, with the song, it is not hitting me as good as the other two were, but I still enjoyed it for a lot of ways, mostly because it was nice to see them just having a good time, hanging out, chilling. You know, I think that is always fun to see. But also, it just felt very calming and very, like, relaxing, telling you, like, hey, you know, there's a lot of things you're stressing out about, clearly, and even though, you know, they do exist and are important, you know, just let's have a good time. Let's not worry about the outside forces right now. Right now, it's just you and me. Or maybe me and 7 other boys, you know? Or 6 other, I can't remember. Is it 7 here? I think it's something like that. Anyway, I liked this a lot, though. I thought it was very fun, very light, just like palatable, but it maybe didn't exactly strike the chord with me, but it was still very fun. So yeah, that is what I had for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm gonna check real quick what is coming up next, and then we are done with this video. So hope you guys enjoyed it. So I'm checking real quick, and I believe in the next music video we're gonna get into Cream Soda, I'm Home, and Crown. So we're gonna get to the last 3 music videos next time. Don't know if it's gonna be next week, because unfortunately, of course, I am not going to have this free space that I have right now, but it probably is going to be the week after that, because I am planning to go home and then into my apartment. So we are going to see it together, but I am very excited. Of course, we have been here for a long time now. I can't remember if we started last year, but we might have, honestly, or it was earlier. I think maybe it was in like February or March or something like that. So that's very exciting to finally be done. Not saying that like I've been dreading it or whatnot, or haven't been enjoying this series, but you know, there is a lot of groups and there's a lot of things to watch, so there's that. But I'm excited for the next time. I hope you guys are too, and I'm not saying next week because again, I don't know if I'm going to be able to, but I hope you guys enjoy this one as much as I did. So yeah, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, check me out over on Patreon, like this video if you enjoyed it, leave down in the comments below anything you'd like me to check out in the future. Love you all so much. Thank you for being here. Free Palestine. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!